Hey guys, I want to give you a little walk around tour on these coops that we just finished up. They turned out great, and I want to show you the Kritter Kribs. So these are little chicken coops that you can drag around the yard. They sit on skids. It has an enclosed run underneath, and then obviously the enclosure is right here. This is an access door. It has linoleum flooring. These shutters operate and have a mesh in there. I think it's a 1/4 inch. Yeah, it's a 1/4 inch mesh to protect the birds and give them plenty of ventilation. There's also the mesh on the door here. It has a front gate on it, so you can easily access the run, put food, water under here. So that just pops right open like that. And it features a steel roof. I used to put cedar shake on here, but the steel's so durable. The back lifts up to make it easy to clean out, sweep out, and little hood prop right here, so then you can manage and get your eggs. There's a lever on the side. I'll pull the lever and you'll be able to see that ramp will drop down. So that drops down and opens back up. If you come around over here, you can see this is just the lever here. And then we just made a little cleat out of a 2x4, and like I said, this has a window on this side too. On the roof, it's nice that it hinges like this. We use a rubber gasket here so the water sheds off nicely. And then there's no sharp edges on it, so it's all concealed with a J-track, which fits us perfectly and works nicely. So yeah, that's the Kritter Kribs. I'm gonna leave you with some videos of how we make them. And if it doesn't have the Kritter Krib plaque, it's not a Kritter Kribs. So here we are constructing one of the Carolina coops, and I wanted to go over some of the details on the coop's design that I think some people will appreciate. So when I designed this, I designed it to come out of a 4x8 sheet. Each side comes out of a 4x8 sheet, then the top and the bottom, very efficiently, which is nice with the CNC. And what I was also able to incorporate is tabbing into the design. So what this does is it really gives the strength to the coop. So it adds structural integrity to the floor as well. So you can see that the floor is actually tabbed into this side, and these sides tab together. And I also have all the other little features in the coop tab, so every coop is exactly the same and fits perfectly. For example, I'll show you how fast I can put together a nesting box. This is one of the dividers for the nesting box. You can see the tab here and here. And if you look on the floor has CNC grooves cut into it. And I'm able to just insert each nesting divider in, and they fit snugly, just like that. And then you can see this is perfectly machined to fit all of these little dividers. So everything just kind of goes right together. Well, like this. So after you fit everything together snugly, all I have to do is apply a little glue and some fasteners, and the whole thing is perfect every time. So I just want to show you some of those details. All right, I just want to show you guys some of the features on the roof here. These are all CNC cut as well, and it went with the tab design. And what this does is it offers perfect alignment into the OSB roof panel, and it also gives great adhesion to the trim pieces, so then I'm able to fasten it onto the coop. I'm just going to show you how well this fits together. And what was really nice about the roof design on this coop is it maximized the 4x8 sheet, and after it's cut, this is the only scrap. So that's a nice part about it. This is one thing that fits together nice and snug, so I don't have to use a lot of fasteners. Use an exterior wood glue here, and I run it down all the contact points of the piece. And when it's done, it's very strong. So there's slots here that you just line up, and then I can just tap it in with a hammer. And I already pre-drilled for a few screws on the other side, and it's pre-drilled for screws to go on the coop. I'll show you how to do that next.